I don't truly believe that there really is a bunch of competitors in the space. I don't think it's oversaturated. I don't think it's over anything. I think there's not enough people in the space to make it really something big. So I think we're kind of aligned there.
And it's a crazy world when you get into this competitive world, because within this industry specifically, because it's mostly nurses that open up their own businesses, and they didn't get any business training in the hospital or in their college or anything like that, so they're kind of learning as they go. And although I can't help companies now, I did in the past, and it was great because I'd help them get out there, and then they'd start working, and then when we'd go to that location, or if they were in our location area, then we'd kind of rely on each other, because we can't cover every call that comes through. They can't cover every call that comes through, but if we trust them and we know they're doing it the right way, then we can kind of make sure that the patient's good with it and pass the calls back to them. And to touch on that people over profit mindset, that was one of the main philosophies that we had, because we wanted to take care of the nurses and the paramedics on the team. And people over profit is the way that we kind of started that philosophy, is pouring into our team, mostly like everything into our team, pour into the people, and then you don't have to worry about the patient. The patient's going to get taken care of, because everybody on your team is they're buying in, they love what they do, and then they take care of them in a great way.
Yeah, no, exactly. Circling back around to the merger, going back. So again, CEO down to CPO. I'm not saying down like it's like a D grade.
It's a step down for sure.
Definitely. Was there any again, we're just gonna ask straight up, any tension, anything going on, or you were just kind of relieved that you went that route?
Yeah, I mean, Brad, who's the CEO of both companies now, of the umbrella company, he's great. He's very good he's very articulate, very smart guy. He's a PharmD. He's extremely well organized. I am not. I'm pretty ADHD, but I know what I'm good at, and I care about people. I love the people on my team, always have, and that's like my dream job, is to be involved with our team. And so when we did the merger, Brad and JC both, they're really good leaders, but I felt like I was in the wrong spot. I liked being the CEO. I loved running the company. It was great. But being the chief people officer, it just has changed my entire life and my outlook on just continuing that path and that philosophy of taking care of our people on the team and hearing them, and being kind of the liaison between the executive team and the team itself.
How do you like it so far?
I love it.
Good.
It's amazing. Like for instance, I'm not a guy who can put out schedules for the team and delegate. If I need something done, I just do it. And Brad is very good at delegating, and he's good at talking with people and putting out a plan and putting out PowerPoints. I never used Excel until doing business, and he's like a wizard on Excel, and that's helpful as well, and PowerPoints and all that stuff. But I'm learning a little bit, and some AI is helping me with some PowerPoints and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
no, definitely. Let's pause from all that. Let's pretend you woke up tomorrow and everything was gone, just gone. Like, you didn't have contracts in place, you didn't have anything in place, and obviously you wanted to do mobile IV therapy. There are hundreds of people that message out to me, to others.
Mm-hmm.
How do you start mobile IV therapy? How do you start mobile IV therapy? What do you need to do? And obviously, I'm not saying take us through the LLCs and the structure and all that, but like, to get like your first 10 clients, what would you do to just start? Let's say you have everything set up, you're waiting for mobile IV therapy, you're out in the field, you have a couple nurses with you. What would you do to try and ramp this up as fast as possible over the next 6 months to a year?
If I was leading the company, I would just encourage the team that I have at that point to talk with people around them. That's the best way to get business, is people that actually already trust you. Not like an MLM type deal where you message everybody on Facebook and you're just saying that you got this new cool product. But more so like, hey, if you're ever in need, I'm here for you. I'm your IV guy. I'm your IV girl. Like, let me come and help you. And just kind of talking. I mean, letting people know what you do is the biggest thing.
Yep, and I think that's the biggest thing. And I want to really touch on that. Mobile IV therapy is not MLM. It is not.
Not at all.
And people need to get that out of their head. I don't know what's going on, but the state of Utah, Iowa, a few others in Texas, they believe mobile IV therapy is multi-level marketing, and it's not.